alive! It looks like it. Haha. Alright, Double Dragon, you have done your job. Store, let's take a brief look at the store. I've got terrible lighting for the next couple days. They just finished our driveway, so I can actually order stuff. I didn't want to order anything because I didn't want anybody coming up the driveway. The final step was they had to like hand paint, like it's patterned and then hand painted. So they, between horrible storms, they were painting it yesterday. It took so long. I feel bad for them. Oh, is this what Kansas playing? No. The hurricane is off. It's on the other coast. It's not going to hit us. Not unless it makes a big turn
from scratch.
Ah, the bumper. You know how bumpers work, right?
Staggering detail.
Like, basically bumpers have a wedge underneath them and it slams down, and that's what generates the velocity.
Satisfy market desires and push the limits of what's possible. Automation.
Do I get to drive the cars? I couldn't tell. This is not impressing me. Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's been out forever. I never ever really got into the Flight Sim series. Very complicated. I also have never wanted to actually fly a plane. Same reason, very fucking complicated. Force rejection. Oh, that sounds like me in high school. Every time I talk to a girl. Wait, no, it sounds like me right now every time I talk to a girl. Alright. It's time to stop fucking about. Let us pull some good-ass cards. I want to say, like, this morning, or last night, right before bed, I pulled, like, a stack of cards. And, I got, like, was it a $4,000 pull? I sent it to Fanta because, you know, I like to mock him when I get good pulls. Alright, I'll probably have to check pricing. I see I just made some kind of an order, so I'll be good there. Let me look at my my last big pull. Since I do like sending him to Fanta, who is having the shit like, oh, what? Oh, right. Oh, no, I did. Let me see. Open in browser. Okay, see, I kind of screwed with myself because this is the first picture I found that I sent to him, which is only $2,000 pull, which is, you know, it's good. He hasn't hit $1,000 pull yet, which is why I keep taunting him. That's good, but it's not much. But I also got this in the other game, which again, that's my off-stream game, so that's not going to show up in this game unless I've already pulled him, which I might have. Here we go. This is the one. This is the biggest pull I've ever gotten. I think $43,000 pull. Again, not on this particular game. Which, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need it. I'm not selling my big pulls anyway. Do I have employees? Actually, I'm going to check pricing. Oh, right. I've got shelves to fill. 39, 41. Yeah, that's it. 4,100. All right. I'm still making profit, but it's below the average. So I should hopefully sell a bunch of them. Oh, I can mostly just open packs. I mean, all I'm doing is check pricing and then occasionally ordering stuff. I spend most of my time ripping packs. That's good enough. Alright. I want below market price. Those things are fucking expensive. Let's make sure I get a couple more of those. What else do I need? I need... card packs. I probably got them outside, but fuck it. They sell like crazy. And I have the money. Alright, what else do I need? I need those book things, probably. I'm not too worried about the dice right now. And my idiots are just standing outside like freaking morons. Restock. Restock. Man the frickin' counter, moron. Alright, let me deal with this. Oh, my employees are still incompetent. They don't even know, like, how to enter the building and do their jobs. Why do I pay these guys? That's the next thing I gotta do. Check my bills. Yeah, you got like one thing. Come back in, dummy. Alright, got more shelving. I can space these out a little bit. Alright, those are really expensive, but they take up a lot of space. So let's give them a lot of space. Red cards go where? Are you covering up my red tag? Yes, you are. Alright. I'll just let them deal with that. Where's my storeroom? Alright, do I get anything I have to deal with? No, I just got tons of products sitting out here in the road. Alright. Nothing new there. I need to start getting the new items so I can start making more money. Everything is set to run. Let us... where are my Destiny packs? Oh my god, these guys take forever. Yeah, I'm taking these. Dummy. This does... I pay my taxes, Stuz. I don't think you even pay your TV license. Do you have a black and white? Shit, you probably don't even have a TV. Who needs a TV anymore, really? That thing in the living room that all it does is play commercials and really, really dumb shows. And, like, you barely control it. Like, the channel plays whatever it wants. That's weird. Well, Stuff, you're weird. The devices you have in your house are many, varied, and ancient. Many of them completely foreign. As in, you cannot just plug this into a wall and it will run. There is an entire process that you have to follow. Hey, the Xbox has been upgraded from a porn player to a YouTube player. How's it going with the Imperium? I saw you playing earlier. I was tempted to join you, but a lot of people have been watching this series, and I haven't done one in like a day or so. So I really wanted to get on this. Let's see. Alright, new products coming in. I cannot go around that way. What am I doing? Alright, I've got plenty of space. Good profit on those. Like, those are kind of pure profit, which is really nice. I wish I was cool like you. I wish I had the energy to slay Xenos. I'm just lame. Of course, the weather is hellacious around here right now. We're experiencing the feeder bands of a hurricane, so like I think there's another storm. You're getting terrible wind and like crazy fucking rain out of nowhere every couple of hours. I wanted to make a joke about that damn putting ethnicity here weather machine, but like I'm afraid to say anything and get banned from YouTube. It's a joke, but if I plug in anything to that sentence, I feel like I'm going to get in trouble. Alright, I am kind of legit out of space, I think. I could probably get another shelf, but I'm still expanding. Well, I need more shelves so I can keep expanding product lineup. Well, that's good for you, Stuz. You like us a VR, for sure. I believe. Maybe it's all a front. It's a lie. It's a lie. Alright, since these things are like pure freaking profit, I want to spend the money, get them in the store, get them selling. Alright, and make sure that there's like a full box work because I don't have back stock. 3 point... Yeah, it's pure profit. Fuck it. I don't care how many I sell as long as they're selling. Bills due, not really, but we'll pay as much as we can afford to. That one's a big one. These damn employees, they suck and they think they deserve money. No employee. Yay. Everybody get the hell out. Yeah, like, even if I had a VR headset, I seriously doubt I would be able to handle VR games. Especially, like, the headset would most likely put too much pressure on my my shoulders and upper back and, you know, my rib cage. And then I just won't be able to do it, probably. I've wanted to do VR stuff forever, but, like, I don't think I am physically capable. This sucks. Your headphones feel heavier? Really? That is kind of shocking to hear. Alright. I'm ripping. I'm tearing. Everything's working. All the prices are decent. We're selling stuff. I've got new product in. I'm about ready to pay my staff. I've got days to do that. I'd love to get rid, like, if I got a good stocker, I could get rid of the 2 shit ones, but I need a lot more money to do that, I think. Quit looking over my shoulder, dude. Get back to work. But also in VR, you're doing a lot of arm movement. I believe. In most of the VR games, I think you're actually moving your arms. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to figure out... Like, I know there are barriers that I can't overcome. Alright, alright. Got $200 card. That is nice, but it's not nice enough. I think the employee blocked me from getting the cards I actually wanted to open, but any card is, like, every pack is a chance for a ghost card, which is what I'm looking for. Tomorrow's Friday, right, Pinball? Man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Had some wild... That's a nice full art. They had some weird stuff. And Joke Boat. Oh, man. I'm not sure if you were there last Friday. I was so fucking tired. Like, I don't get it. I'll go live, and then I'll suddenly lose all of my energy. Hey, 65. Of course, this is a new pack, so that's not going to be a duplicate, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with it yet. But I do like getting the cards anyway. The shop makes the money. That's I don't care about selling the cards too much. The shop is making the money. I can pay my employees. I'm just sitting here ripping cards. Everything's running nice. Last week, so yeah, I was getting, I was like overheated. I was feeling the exhaustion coming on, and also my vision was getting blurry. Whenever my vision starts getting blurry, I know I just don't have, I don't have it in me to stream. Like, that's a sign that I'm getting really tired. It's probably something left over from even when I had that palsy, where I had to wear the eye patch, because I just, like, you know, I couldn't get my eyes to focus together. So if I'm getting run down, I think that kind of comes back, and then I won't be able to focus with both eyes again. Whatever the hell is happening, like it's just like full stop. Gotta go full stop and deal with it. But you know, you're dealing with rougher stuff than I am. One of the things I think that's bothering me, but also I can't let it bother me, is that I upset Sharon, but Sharon's also like 17, and you know, I was teasing her because like it's hard to figure out how to interact with somebody who's so much younger than you. So I was teasing her as like, you know, a way I could possibly like interact without because I don't want to get too personal with anybody, especially somebody I know is that age. So I'm you know, I'm kind of upset that I upset her, but at the same time, like, I can't be upset that this young woman is not showing up for streams anymore. It's it's a very weird circumstance. Like, I hope she gets over my teasing. I don't necessarily. If she hangs out more, she hangs out. But like, I can't be like, I wish she would come back, because that's weird. It's a very strange place to be. But I am upset if I actually upset her. I don't like upsetting people. It's not in my nature. $600. There we go. But there's too many of those Dr. Disrespect situations and all that stuff happening. And it's like, you know, how do you talk to somebody that much younger that wants to constantly interact with you? It's a problem. So like, it is what it is now. I hope she does well in school. There we go, $138. What's up, Alexander? Wow, I am making crazy amounts of money. At least it's not America's. It just. Oh, I was kind of. I don't. You guys know, anybody who's been around forever, I don't get incredibly personal with anybody to begin with. I talk to you guys occasionally on the Discord, but it's not like the most I hang out with people is like movie nights. We'll watch movies, but Devin hasn't been doing that lately because he's got his own personal bullshit going on. And I'm fine with that too. But you know, that's about as close as I get to anybody nowadays. I have one or two friends that I talk to a lot, but like not really even that often. I haven't seen them in person, some of them in years. Actually, last time I saw Chris in person was at the Weird Al concert, and he lives not that far away from me. I can't drive there anymore, but he's definitely got like a job and a car and shit. But you know, that's just kind of life. You slowly lose contact with everybody. It's kind of a nightmare. Don't grow up. Goddamn. So a couple of those. Yeah, I've got more of those. Good. I need all the figures. Except for Batty. Batty's not selling. What's the price on these? Whoa! No wonder they're selling so well. Alright, let's get some more product on the shelf. Do you guys even actually stock, or are you just constantly taking smoke breaks and I'm not noticing? Oh, right, my back stock is on this side in this game. And I need more spray. I'll just get a whole box of it. Did I pay my employees? No, I didn't. I've got 3 days. I still got people in the store. I might as well help stock the shelvings. That's not how you say that, but whatever. I need more storage, plain and simple. It looks like the employees are sticking around a little bit longer lately. I think the last update, they don't like leave precisely at 9 o'clock. I think they finish what they're doing maybe, which is nice. All right. Open up. I'm going to need to get more back stock. And by back stock, I mean actual shelving. I am out of those sleeves already? Yeah, Dick Van Dyke has been around forever. I think they finally stopped having him host, what was it, New Year's Eve? Or, yeah, New Year's Eve party. Like, he started doing that, and I think he just never died, so they just kept having him do it. White dice, red dice. I need blue packs, I believe. But do I have them on the shelf? Probably not anymore. But I've got space. Alright, everything else is already on the shelves. I can rip and tear. Wait for more money. Got a competent register worker. Oh my god, I gotta pay this guy. Dick Clark? Well, you know what, Lady Zelda? When you've seen one dick, you've seen them all. Let's see, we had Dick Clark, Dick Van Dyke, Dick Sargent. How many more dicks were there? Ooh, nice. It's not over 1,000, but that might be the biggest pull I've gotten this stream. Of course, we've got, I think, twice as much of a chance of pulling a ghost card from these. Doesn't necessarily mean we will. Oh my god, why are you stinky people still in here? Do you want to see more Dragon Quest monsters tonight, or you want me to try something else? Dragon Quest monsters is interesting. It doesn't seem... It's nowhere near as good as Dragon Quest XI was, though. And, I haven't really gotten into the meat of the game yet, I don't think, but, from the intro portion that I've played, it feels almost a little rushed. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because Dragon Quest intro sections usually take like 20 hours. At one point, they're just like, here's all their shit. We're not making unique dialogue for all this. We're just going to throw it on the screen, deal with it. Alright, so these are on. What about you? On. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if the game is terribly exciting. I don't know how exciting it is to watch, but then again, it's Dragon Quest. People love Dragon Quest. And I was feeling out of it, so maybe that was coloring me a bit. Like, the way I felt was possibly affecting, like, you know, me being worn out and tired, affecting my perception of the game. Yeah, okay, so it's not just me. It does feel slightly lackluster. Which is really shame because, like, it's got everything it really needs to be popular. But, it feels like it's missing music. Dragon Quest is known for its music, and it felt like way too silent in areas. And like I want to give this game every chance. I don't want to be like, oh, I just started the game and I hate it. Weirdly enough, Final Fantasy 16, my friend just 100%ed the game, and he said he loved almost everything about it, which is a little odd. I did not enjoy the demo at all. Like, it was a very pretty game, but he also said Final Fantasy 16 was everything he wanted Final Fantasy 13 to be. Yeah, Bloomtown is a game, if that's the one I'm thinking of, the Graveyard Keeper thing, that's one I'm really interested in playing. Graveyard Keeper was absolutely fantastic. Like, hands down, one of the best farming simulators I've ever played. Because the story was, like, grim and fun, and just, like, everything about it was done very well. It's not like... It's not like the greatest game ever made, but it was such a solid game. Just like Sunhaven. Sunhaven was really solid too. For a game that most people will dismiss as being a clone of Stardew Valley, like, it is such a good game. Hey, nice. Oh, one of the reasons, I actually have a very good reason not to turn up my my card open speed. This throttles my ability to spend money. So everybody else is jacking up their card open speed. I don't want that because I don't want to blow through a box immediately. I'm trying to expand my store. I'm not selling my cards to do it, which means it's taking a little bit longer than, let's say, Fantavision, who has sold every one of his best cards. Yeah, it's just going to take longer to expand, but, like, obviously I'm making a ton of money now. So I don't need to sell those cards, and I never did. It's not a race. And also, I'm pulling better cards than he ever did, which is fun. What is my actual card value? I just kind of put a couple extra thousand on the, it's not 52K. I think it's much more. Hi, full art. Barricade! Well, say that's not even going to be on PC. It's going to be on that's a cell phone game, smartphone, whatever. It's like playing Pokemon Go on your PC. Oh shit, I got a sub. That may be my favorite thing about this game. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy pulling the cards. I'm pretty lucky at pulling the cards, but I'm also growing my channel. Oh, it's going to be good because the Pokemon trading card game is good. From what I've heard, they're not going crazy on the microtransactions, which is what I was most worried about, was like you'd be paying for actual card packs. That's the big thing for me. I really want to know what the monetization is. I'm also kind of pissed off at Nintendo right now over their Pal World lawsuit because it's so stupid and frivolous. Like, I don't care that they are suing Pal World. It is the reason. But the video I made on that is getting a ton of views, a lot of watch time. I feel like I brought something different to the argument. Because most people are just automatically assuming Nintendo's going to win. Oh wait, so they are selling packs? I thought they weren't. Like, the pricing system for the Pokemon trading card game is going to be the entire make it or break it for me. I do not like predatory systems, especially in games that appear specifically designed to appeal to children. Which is what Pokemon has always been. Even though you are not a children. Well, let's be fair. Barricade kind of is a children. He is a children that has children. Didn't you already do Whirlwind? Wait, which one's Whirlwind? I mean, I'd almost certainly pick Dr. Dude. Wait a second. Wait a second. You can only open so many a day, or you could pay extra to up that cap to buy more packs. That is predatory as shit. There's an extra cost associated to being able to open the most packs. That is predatory as hell, bro. Because if you want, like, if you've got the FOMO or the gotta be best mentality, like, you're going to have to pay that extra money. You're going to feel like you're being left out in the dust. That feels scummy, if that's true. That feels, the way I'm thinking it's set up, feels scummy as shit. Wow, he really liked the blue boxes. Get out. Again, I can't judge a game that I haven't seen yet, so I don't know what these... Good God, I've got money. No, I don't. It's gone. Never mind. Problem solved. If having money is a problem, I just solved it. To me, that seems like a really bad thing, Barricade. Or noxious. And I've got so many cool card games on PC that I'm not playing because I'm too busy opening cards for a fake card game. There are quite a few that I've really wanted to check out that I actually have, and some of them I even have installed. I'm just like too busy doing this. Austin St. John, the Red Ranger? Was that his name? I don't, if it's not the Red Ranger, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I've got Inscription sitting there. I've got Zetzillions, which looks like everything I love in a card game. Oh, right. I installed Marvel Snap because Canzalone told me it's not predatory. I thought it would be. But I never did try Marvel Snap. Also, Marvel Snap, I think, is made by the people who originally did Hearthstone. Possibly. If I remember correctly. I know they worked on something that was really popular before, but they moved on to a different game. It made Marvel Snap. Austin John! I really am just making money super fast. I'll be able to restock the store and then start getting more stuff in. All I gotta do is pull cards in the middle. And the card pulling is the thing I want to do. YouTube don't know what to recommend me anymore because I keep telling it not to recommend me shit. But like it's been recommending me like garbage. It's recommending me Sky News again. Sky News is fucking trash from Australia. It's the most hyperbolic bullshit I've ever seen, and I keep saying no. I was getting all the AI generated super Panasonic bullshit. I'm trying to think what else was it just trying, like it constantly was trying to get me to watch like utter nonsense. So I kind of started telling YouTube, get your shit straight, man. I don't want to see this anymore. I need to start getting these in. I bet that's going to go for crazy amounts of money. Oh, these sell really good too. Alright. What do I actually need first? I need purple cards. Good on plushies. I'm out of whatever that is. Right, I need shelving for the back room because I'm running out of space again. I need more of those mats. I need more of the yellow packs. Alright, I need... Did I get red boxes? I don't think I did. Red boxes are selling good, though. Red boxes and bats. early stuff. I need more of these. I don't remember if I got more of these purple cards, but I still need more, and I need this, I think. Lovecraft stuff is a weird thing because I know Lovecraft was like a crazy ass racist. So it's like I like the Lovecraftian lore, but fuck Lovecraft himself. But Lovecraft is like the unknowable. It is. Well, it's not just the unknowable, really. It is the incomprehensible. I've compared it before to becoming a dentist. So, like, to become a doctor or to become a dentist very specifically, you have to become very familiar with dental diseases. You have to look at some really disgusting things, and you also have to like be prepared to like handle them. And with that knowledge comes a certain amount of madness. This is not something that like a healthy mind would really want to focus on. But this is your job. Yeah, it's your job to know about this disgusting crap. And that, to me, is Cthulhu. The more knowledge you gain, the more horrible shit you have to face. Dentists get fat paychecks, but the rumor has always been that dentists have the highest suicide rate. I don't know if that's true or if that is just like kind of a joke statistic, but I can believe it. I've looked at some dental training videos, and my God, even like the mechanical teeth, like you know, not necessarily like machine teeth, but like the representation of what actual teeth would look like that they work with is just like horrifying. Long haul truck driver, I can see that. Spend too much time with yourself. Start like, I know somebody that went into truck driving because he was too problematic as a person. Like, oh, I do not want to get into things I know about this guy. It's pretty bad. But yeah, like, dude started hanging out with druggy chicks, like heroin addicts, and pass out, and like he'd take pictures and stuff you would have seen in the Class of '09 streams. Let's just say he's one of those Class of '09 people. And he wound up becoming a long haul truck driver because like he fucked up every situation he's ever been in by being a disgusting person. So like being in a job where nobody actually gets to be around you long enough to get to know you is perfect occupation for him. Nobody can know how terrible his actual personality is. And it wasn't really, he wasn't a friend of mine. I worked with him at 7-Eleven, and he was like one of the only people I could actually get along with to any degree. but it was still like basically prison buddies kind of situation. It's like, you are the one person in this whole company I can tolerate for any length of time, and I know you're a horrific human being. I do not miss customer service at all. Oh, I just watched the last John Oliver special thing that he did, because it's all about the medical disability stuff I've been going through. Zelda. I once had to complain to the owner of the building because the manager of the building during the evening rush was sitting in the back watching porn. As far as I know, he is still a manager. Nice pull. That was the same 7-Eleven. At that 7-Eleven, we also had a very, very highly religious dude from Bangladesh. Like, everybody from Bangladesh was really religious to begin with. But this guy, I believe, was not allowed to touch his penis at all. Which meant in the bathroom, there was always a cup in the bathroom. That cup was, I called it the dick cup, because he put water in that cup and he would dip his penis in it to clean it after he used the bathroom. And then he would not throw away the cup because he wanted to keep it in there so that he could use it whenever he went to the bathroom. That wasn't cool. I mean, you just got a cup in the bathroom that, you know, somebody stuck their dick in. Like, that's not something I should have to consider when I go to work. I should never be wondering, has somebody stuck their penis in this? When I mean, it is the bathroom, so literally everybody stuck their penis in something in there, but you know, you get it. This isn't shit you should have to think about. This is not a normal workplace environment. You know, I'm glad the guy got to, you know, practice his religious beliefs and all that. That doesn't mean I should have to touch a dick cup. Like, I feel that a line has been crossed. I've got money. Unlock a new product, maybe? No! Look, if there's any... I don't really want to get into that topic because I have unfortunately had the misfortune of cleaning bathrooms for too much of my life, and women are gross. Like, There's no better way to say it. And I'm not talking about like the other things that women have to deal with in the bathroom. I understand that. I mean, the fact that I have found used feminine products stuck against the wall. I have found the women's bathroom is almost consistently far more horrifying than the men's bathroom. Like, the worst thing you have to worry about in the men's bathroom is somebody just like shit on the wall, because sometimes that happens. I don't know how you get that kind of pressure buildup, but you know, sometimes people just like they bend over and then they shotgun the wall, and that you have to deal with it because everybody else expects a clean bathroom, and you're like, no, I don't want to clean up the splatter shit. Like, I don't feel like that's my job, but that's just unfortunately life sometimes. Especially when you work with the public. Oh my god, I have no idea how it happens, but it does happen. Empire stock, and what's up? Need to optimize my back stock? Everything's running though. I'm making money crazy. I don't need to optimize. I'll fire these guys when I can afford a better stocker, but like, it's not bothering me right now. Everything's running. I'm just ordering stuff and they're putting stuff out. Sitting to the north? What? I don't even know what that means. Look. And it depending on where you are, like you get a different mix of people coming to your store. So like if in some stores we get populations that come from different countries, where I want to say specifically Mexico, where they use paper towels and then they put them in the toilet and that clogs our toilets. I don't know what the situation is over there, but like there are some stores where we very specifically have to address that particular issue, because there is a demographic that always flushes those thicker paper towels that do not belong in toilets whatsoever. But it was like it was only a couple stores, because that's where you had the demographic shift. But yeah, like you wind up with different disgusting bathroom situations, which is kind of amusing. Also, I don't want to pull the tables out of that back room, because those tables generate cash. As long as I've got stuff on the shelves, people are buying it, and I'm making a ton of money. Like, I think having the tables is probably one of my best profit centers, because it costs me absolutely nothing to have people sit down and play cards. Those people buy stuff, so as long as the shelves have stuff on them, are for the most part stocked and everything's available, I don't really see an issue there. And I can just sit here and pull cards. I don't really need to min-max the back room. And also, I have no desire to, like, I could make this the biggest store in the world. All I have to do is sell my portfolio, which yeah, 46,000 plus Destiny. 20,000. Wow, I lowballed that because I'm at 66,000, not 52K. That's fine. I'll just change it next time. But yeah, if I'm making money hand over fist, I don't really see the need to go crazy trying to optimize this. I just need to have backstock. I've got products on the shelf. And like, to be honest, I don't need all that backstock. I just don't like seeing boxes on the ground. Yeah, look at these guys. They're just giving me money. I don't need the extra shelving. That's what this is for. If I have overstocked, it means I'm over invested. I need yellow cards, green boxes. Blue boxes. I've still got bats. Probably want to look at my pricing again tomorrow because things will have shifted. They shift every day, but you know, you don't have to adjust prices every day. That would get annoying. Do I want to get You know what? I'll keep rolling on these mats. Because everything new I add to the store is potential more profit, I believe. $10 a pop? Nice. Alright, and then that can go in back stock. And I can already order another one. No bills are due yet. Got plenty of space. Okay, I don't need this other bat spot either. Where's my big pulls? I've been getting super lucky off stream. Now it is my time to shine. I got a ghost off stream. I don't like doing that because it means I didn't get that ghost on stream. Give me the ghost. All right. Ooh, $20 profit. Get all my bills paid up, and then I can start expanding again. Should have just kicked those people out. That way I could keep making money. Alright. Give me the ghost card. I'm not pulling these destiny cards for no reason. I want a ghost. I mean, I might need to kick some dudes out. They're still playing, I think. Oh my god, dudes. Alright, alright. I'm not unhappy about that. You're buying. I don't like you. I might like you a little better. Those are expensive. There's nothing over there. You've been there. You know there's no cards on that table. Yeah, $224. I'll tolerate you. All right, get out. Yet again, I spent more money than I made. I don't even know how that's possible. I must be GameStop. don't think you did. I don't think we said Stoff. I might have said Stock. But your name's not Stock Himmel. Ow. Distracted. It's the best way to be. All right. I want more bats because those are expensive. Also, price check. All right, 470. That is good. 225 is fine. Yeah, 25 is good on those. 24, 666 profit. Yeah, baby. I really don't want people buying these. Good pricing. Good pricing. I'll take it. 68. Still making crazy amount of money on those. It's good pricing. Good. Good. I'm fine with that. All right, everything should be restocked. I can I wish they would restock the Smello spray. Ah! All right. These are the ones I want, not these other ones, but I will take them because I picked them up. 200. Not what I'm looking for though. I want either big money or I want ghost cards. Alright, looks like I could probably bring in a new product. I don't have to pay my employees right away. Decent pull, but again, not what I'm looking for. Am I really going to get all my 1,000+ pulls off stream? Is that how we're going to play this? It's not 1,000, it's 10. Why are you getting so excited for 10? God, my luck's so bad I feel like Fantavision. Cans hasn't been doing so hot either. I don't remember. Is he ripping and tearing today? I think he might be playing this today. Let me go check real quick. No, he's playing Recycling Simulator.
We used to eat in like preschool for lunch. And I'm just like, this brings back bad memories. This is terrible food. F this, you know? I have no idea.
This looks like 7 Days to Die.
Butter into mashed potatoes, once melted, then mayo. Yeah. You understand. Is mayonnaise an instrument? It is definitely a freaking instrument, dude.
Oh, that's enough of that. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. I've got a lot of money now. Yeah, I don't need to optimize the back room or the stalkers at the moment. I'm just making money hand over fist. That's good enough for me. More of these books. I'm getting caught up on these mats. I still need a lot of figurines, though. I want to get this unlocked. Alright, we got Burp Pig figurines, which... That's an okay profit margin. Not great. All right, what am I pulling? I will pull purple packs. Yeah, with the income I've got coming in, I'm very easily expanding the store options, keeping it in stock, keeping my employees paid. This is working out. What's not working out is I'm not getting good card pulls. I don't want like $200 cards. I want $1,000 cards. Come on. Where's the luck? Where's the luck? Give me one ghost. Just one. And then I'll ask for a second one because I'm greedy. Nice. Alright, bills are mostly caught up. I don't really have to think about that now. Oh wow, I've got negative money. I don't even know how I did that. How the hell did I do that? The employees don't get on it. Like, there is no automatic payment going on. Doesn't that, like, make sense? How did I go negative in cash? That is going to be interesting to try to figure out, because I don't I don't think I can actually think of a way that you can do it in this game. You can't spend more money than you have. If there are no automatic payments, what the hell could that have been? Oh, yeah, governments. I mean, look, if the guy is issuing the cash ain't making up the numbers, then nobody would have money. But then again, apparently, like, I've read up on some weird shit about, like, how computers work, and you can trick your computer into using more memory than you actually have. Like, the deficit isn't just for the government. It, like, you can actually somehow do it with a PC. Yeah, I want to see something like virtual memory, or I'm trying to remember what the hell I was reading up on. Where, like, basically you can use regular memory as RAM, but like you wind up with more memory than you actually have. It's so fucking weird. No, that's not it. Yeah, I'm going to have to remember the specific the specifics of it. Bjorn, there's a very good reason I don't use the fast mode. The faster I open these cards, the more money I spend. So I am opening these at exactly the speed that I want to open them. Because a lot of the time when I'm opening cards, it's between placing orders. I don't run the register. I don't need to restock the store. So I need downtime, but I don't want my downtime to interfere with the operation of my store, which means if I increase my pack rate, then I'm spending more money just standing here. So this is using the standard rate of open is helping my business succeed. Since I do not sell anything but duplicates, opening cards faster is not particularly productive. Just because if I pull high value cards, I'm not going to wind up selling them. You got a squishy plushie? Oh wow, it is fucking raining outside. I told you, with this hurricane, man, like, these feeder bands just suddenly pop up and I can hear it slamming into our storm windows. I am so glad we have storm windows now, because this shit is hitting hard, and it would have definitely went through the windows we used to have, because they weren't sealed like these. You could throw a fucking rock against these windows, it'll just bounce off, which is exactly what they're for. Luckily, we are not actually in the path of the hurricane. I don't know what else I actually needed. Purple packs. Alright, what are you? 4,000? 3,000? I still don't have these yet. You are 35. I'm going to unlock this one. Are you the special pack? Nope. Sometimes you're picked last because you're the worst. Well then. I have not had very good luck with Destiny packs at all. Like, at all. Sell the good cards and keep the ghost cards. Why? I don't need to. If I sold all of my good cards, my store would be fully expanded. I wouldn't have any need for money at all anymore. And the worst part is, I would need to pull those cards again. There's absolutely no reason for me to rush expanding the store. Binder? Sure. Give me a second. Still filling it. All right. Sort by price. So I've got like 2,300, 1,900. 700, 700. So I'm doing okay, but this is Destiny. Destiny sucks. But yeah, I've got some really nice couple $1,000 cards. Lot of really good looking full art cards. Look at all these full art. And then these are kind of like worth a lot less, of course. And then over on the Tetramon side, I got 4,500. I've got 3,000. I got 1,000. I got 1,000. So, like, if I wanted to sell all this stuff, I could just expand the store completely. But there's no reason to. because this is all the rare stuff. This is the stuff I don't have duplicates of. I haven't even really been selling my duplicates at all, because like that's time. Like if I'm filling this thing up, actually, you know what? If I box it up, people won't come to look at it. There we go. I'm not using it. There's no reason for me to have it out. At some point, I'll probably go and put list a whole bunch of cards, but I just don't need to at the moment. All right, bills are, yeah, they're all good. What do I want? I want more money, because like these card boxes sell like freaking crazy. So I just want to keep putting more in. All right, it's almost 9 o'clock, almost time for everybody to leave. I should see a nice little boost in money, because people are going to finish playing at the tables. There we go, $200 for doing nothing. Yeah, so the whole time I've been prioritizing just as long as my store is functioning, making money, making decent profit, I have not cared at all. As long as I have packs of cards to open, the store really doesn't matter to me. The store is just a means by which I can open more card packs, but at the same time, I don't want to jack up my open rate, because if I'm opening card packs twice as fast, I'm spending twice as much money and not expanding my store, which means I'm making less money. To put it in a way that Nuclear Black would understand, my pinball hall exists so I can play pinball. I don't have pinball tables so that other people can play them. The only reason they can come in and play my video games is so I can afford more video games. This guy is staying after hours. That is so cool of him. Yeah, but my shop's a decent size already. I've almost got the money I need to get my next thing that I want to put in the store. I could probably use more storage, but I'm not bent out of shape about it. Yeah, things are just moving on their own. Like, I don't have to worry. Fuck it, it's a bargain. Making more on this than on the other ones, and people are going to want to buy them faster. All right, 3,500 is my next big thing I need to save for. I should probably get all of these because these would probably sell super good too. They are in my other game, which I've got a second game running. Everything I do on this game, I do on stream. Unfortunately, like my $4,000 pool from this morning is on my personal game, which kind of sucks. I would have loved to do that on stream. I think that might be the biggest pool I've gotten so far. Are you trying to say people would cheat at a card game? That's impossible. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Either. Do I have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game? That's a question. No. Nothing with the letters Y and U except for Eludian Chronicles. What the fuck? What is Eludian Chronicles? Oh, wait. This looks like Suikoden artwork. Huh. Stop, you got the quote. You knew exactly where that was from. That's impossible. Garbage pulls. What was I going to write? I was going to spend a whole shitload of money on this. And then hope I have a spot to put it. Actually, right there is good. $30 freaking per box. Let's go. Alright, now I just gotta pull cards and wait for money. And then I can do it again. Yeah, I'm plowing through these licenses lately. Like, I'm not too worried about cash flow at all. Garbage. Total freaking garbage. Almost $1 pack. What the hell am I playing these ones for? Man, there is no replacing good voice acting. Actually, that's what I should probably be doing right now is recording I need to finish up and record the Class of '09 trilogy overview video I've written, in which I do my very best not to get into any of the story of the game, but like talk about overall what the game is, how it's both intentionally offensive but also completely disarming because of the humor. It's a very, very interesting series, to be sure. And it's got some of the best writing and voice acting I've heard in probably just about anything. well, like there is a reason. I mentioned that one of the reasons why I took so long to buy the game. I didn't, like, I had it on my wish list. I didn't play it until Ara bought it. I went back and I forgot that I had her picking the choices the first couple streams. But yeah, like, I thought it was going to be shock humor for the sake of shock humor. But the fact that all the situations are very realistic and stuff that the guy, you know, this is stuff he saw while he was going to high school. This is familiar to anybody who's gone to an American high school. And that's like, that's the whole point. It might be crude, it might be crass, it might be ugly. It's reality. It is the unfortunate reality of going to school, and it's been the reality since I was in school. It was the reality 10 years later when this game took place, in class of 09, literally 12 years after I graduated. And whenever mom tells stories about that kind of stuff, like back in the day, like you know, 200, not bad. Like, mom told me she was molested by her parents' best friend, one of her mom's very good friends, and her mom threatened to beat the shit out of him and then just stayed friends with him, and he still kept coming over to the house even after, like, he did what he did. And she knew he did what he did. But then if you look at Grandma's history, Grandma was abused by her own father. There's a reason why my grandma and my great aunts all ran away from home at a very early age. So, like, this is such a systemic thing. And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to look it in the eye because it's gross. It's disgusting. I'm worried about, like, YouTube might find this conversation inappropriate. Because, again, it's talking about some really nasty stuff. But that's why that game needs to exist. Because it's not stuff we want to look at. It's stuff we want to turn our head. We want to sweep it under the rug. We want to pretend it's not going on. But then you got P. Diddy getting arrested with, what? Was it 1,000 or 10,000 bottles of baby oil? Either one is absurd. But, like, when you're playing a game where one of the girls winds up being sex trafficked at the end of the game, and then in the news every single day is P. Diddy stuff, just getting worse and worse and worse, like, how can you get upset at a game that is reflecting shit that's really happening in life? And that's why I think that game is very important. And why even people that have trigger warnings, like really strong trigger warnings for, like, anything, everything is in that game. If you have anything called a trigger warning, it's going to be in Class of 09. Like, literally everything. You know, it might actually not be a terrible game for people with trigger warnings because it reinforces the fact that this stuff didn't just happen to them. It happens a lot more frequently than it should, but knowing that you're not a unique victim of circumstance can actually kind of help you recover. Which is why, like, I wouldn't say if you have trigger problems, like, you should play the game, but at the same time, it might be therapeutic. None of that shit happened in your school? No, you just don't know that it happened. let's see. I went to, I think, a total of 8 different schools. Maybe 9, I think. In one high school, just one of the 3 high schools that I've been to, the assistant principal was fired for being a white supremacist. The music teacher was fired for sleeping with students. Let's see, what else? Any drug you wanted, you could get in the hallways. Anything. Literally anything. I knew a guy who had to skip school because he forgot. He grabbed the wrong backpack from home. He had a literal backpack filled with marijuana. His entire backpack was filled with weed. And he put his head down in English class, and he realized how much his backpack reeked of marijuana. And then he opened it. And he said, yo, put your hand in here. I'm like, why do you want me to put my hand in your bag? He's like, dude, just put your hand in and feel around. I put my hand in. I'm like, why does your backpack feel like a fucking bush, dude? He's like, you have no idea how much weed I've got in this backpack. Like, distract the teacher. I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, this is all stuff that happens in, oh my god, some of the stories I've heard about from people when I was living up in North Georgia. Oh my god, they've got like a whole nother class of weird shit going on in their classrooms. Like, there is a whole nother level of weirdness. I know the, one of the stories I heard was that pretty much all of the teachers would openly harass the one Jewish kid that went to the school. Like, they would literally call him the Jew kid. That would also be in Marjorie Taylor Greene's district, so if you have any idea who Marjorie Taylor Greene is, yeah, this was where she grew up. I've got a shitload of money. I need to unlock more products. But yeah, like, man, I've got to pick and choose what stories I want to talk about, because some of them are just like, I'm sure statute of limitations is well past on a lot of this stuff, but like, it's happening again. Be careful where you open your cards. I made a video that literally said, be careful where you open your cards. Because that happens. Am I done yet? Oh, stuff. That was the good high school I went to. That was the rich, wealthy. Oh yeah, and also the guy who didn't kill himself was kidnapping girls out of my high school. Epstein was kidnapping girls out of 2 of the high schools I attended, actually. So, you know, that was a thing. Usually if the girls were like, you know, party girls doing a lot of drugs and shit, like, they were the ones that would just kind of, you know, basically they'd hang out and they'd fucking party and then they'd just kind of disappear one day. And they didn't realize what they were getting into when they were getting into it. Because they just, you know, they like the free drugs. Like, oh man, these people are rich, they got free drugs, and then all of a sudden, you're being sold overseas for Epstein Island. And at that point, it's a little bit too late. It's a little bit too late. What's up, Nevermore? Ghost cards, not today. I got one like last night, and I'm really pissed off because it's not on this game. Which just means I really need to stop playing when I'm not streaming, but sometimes I just want to play when I'm not streaming. No, get the... Okay. God damn it. I wanted to use that spot. Alright, that works. Is that one I've already got out though? Oh. So yeah, unfortunately, I've experienced some rather interesting things in my lifetime, but like I said, it's not unique to me or even my area, even though people would like to believe that, oh yeah, Florida's just a cesspit. Guess what? The people that live in Florida, they come from everywhere else in the world. Like, like this one guy that moved here recently, he got convicted on 34 separate felonies. 34! And they let him move here. Could you imagine letting a criminal with 34 felonies move into your neighborhood? Like, they're worried about migrant crime. This is an American criminal. He's here. He's living in my neighborhood. Where I've lived most of my life. He's also really good friends with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not going to say his name because everybody knows who I'm talking about. Everybody already knows who I'm talking about. But it's like, that's the world we live in. But that is Class of 09 and unfortunate reality. I'm pulling cards. That's what I'm doing. I ain't worried about all that. I'm trying to get a ghost card. I'm trying to get number 6. Oh, stop. The one of the high schools that I went to, I only went there for like summer school because it was so new that they did not have a staff for anything but the freshman class. But they did have rooms for summer school because they just had other teachers working there. But yeah, the school was so new that they literally did not have enough teachers for anything but, I think, the freshman class when they opened. That was definitely one of the hunting grounds for kidnapping or sex trafficking or whatever. Like, if I gave you the name of the high school, I'm pretty sure you could just look it up and you would find the stuff going on. There's all kinds of stories about it. Or maybe not, because that stuff, like, people get very upset about it, and then it just kind of disappears from the news cycle. Oh, you figured it out. You want a cookie, Zelda? I know you want a cookie. Why do I have to ask that? I know you want a cookie. If I was anywhere in your area, which I could have, I might have been. Unfortunately, due to the political shit, my family up in the Kentucky region is not currently speaking with my mother, which means that oh my god, it's my niece. I forgot I have a niece. I'm that old now. Yeah, my niece got married like last weekend, and we did not get informed about the wedding until it was happening. And that is 100% due to Facebook and Twitter drama over the orange dip shit. But like, my aunt and my cousin will constantly post the craziest shit as if it is truth. The absolute craziest bullshit. And then they'll get very mad if you contradict whatever they're saying. Because, oh, the internet said this is happening. It's like, why are you posting shit about the place I live to me and then getting upset when I'm telling you it's not happening? Like, seriously. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, they do not talk to each other anymore. And like, mom's having to make snide remarks about how she wasn't invited. She would have really loved to see her favorite niece get married, or grandniece, actually. Putting out a cookbook, I doubt it. So here's the problem with like cookbooks and stuff like that. You already have to be famous for anybody to give a shit. If you've been on Food Network, you can sell a cookbook. If you haven't been on Food Network, you can't get on Food Network. And they're busy pushing idiots like, oh, who is that guy? One of their cooks is like one of my least favorite people. One of my least favorite personalities. I forget what, Bobby Flay. Bobby Flay seems like a complete douchebag. And I want to say that when he started doing, because like Alton Brown was cool as hell, but when Bobby Flay came over to Food Network, like, I noticed the Alton Brown stuff started getting kind of pushed into the corner a little bit. His cooking shows just were not, I think, as important to the network as being a big show off. I just don't like Bobby Flay. I just do not. But I don't like, I kind of liked Paula Deen until she had the super racist wedding or whatever. Whatever the hell they were doing with the, what the hell was it? Like the Gone with the Wind party or whatever? Like, Paula Deen had a fun personality, but my god. Guy Fieri, alright, so Guy Fieri, he's the Smash Mouth of the Food Network. All right. I don't hate Smash Mouth, but at the same time, like, please, for the love of God, don't cover any Queen albums. Like, know your place. Smash Mouth, like, when we were taking showers in basic training, we would sing Walking on the Sun. All right. It was a very popular song. And we did it because it really pissed off the TIs. It was Walking on the Sun. We had 3 or 4 songs we would always sing. Walking on the Sun was one of them. The song from Top Gun, You've Lost That Loving Feeling. That one we would sing in the shower when I was in Medhold on my way out, because my level was the male level, and then the pipes led to the upper level, which is where the females were bunked. So we were literally singing to the women. Basic training was a very interesting time, very brief period of my history. It was definitely eye-opening. I did not get through basic training. I had to wash out for many reasons. I am not who you want as like a frontline soldier or MP. I signed up for computer bullshit, and they were trying to make me do other things that I didn't want to do, and I just couldn't handle the stress either. Which, if you got a guy who can't handle the stress, get him the fuck out of there. Do not give him a firearm. The last thing you want to do is give somebody who is having a mental breakdown a fucking firearm. But you know, if you're in basic training, that is what is going to happen. So I got out of there before they gave me a gun, because I honestly, I had lost too much mental control at that point, too much emotional control. I didn't want to be around a firearm, which I think is probably the smartest choice I've ever made in my life. Yeah, when I went to the psychologist, I told them I was like, I lost complete emotional control. And they said, no, you're fine. Like, I had to fight so hard to convince people that I was far too unstable to have a firearm. And I feel like that should have been a red flag in itself when the person is saying, don't let me onto the shooting range. I'm scared. It's not because I'm scared of guns. I'm scared that, like, I might fucking lose it, and then all of a sudden I snap out of it, and things have happened. So I prevented that by I got myself out of that situation using the means made available to me. I think, again, it's the best decision I've ever made, because I didn't have the self-control anymore. It was gone, completely gone. Whatever emotion I was feeling, that was what was happening. Damn it! I thought that was 2,000. It's only 200. There we go. I finally got 1,000. Where's Fanta? Where's Fanta? I need to show that bitch. He can't even get $1,000 card. That's really nothing to brag about, because I've sent him much worse. Much better pools. I can't even brag about that one. Yeah. You know, same thing as, like I was saying with Class of 09. Life is kind of fucked up. Sometimes you wind up in positions you really shouldn't be in, and you have to extract yourself from them, or there will be consequences. And usually there's consequences for doing the right thing too. I mean, it's not like I was conscripted. I signed up. I signed up and I was in a position I shouldn't have been in, and I got myself out of it. And it came with a lot of baggage. But that's what, you know, if you're a young man, that's what you're supposed to want to do. Sign up for the military. No, sir, I have never started blasting in my life. I have fired guns before, but again, the gun isn't the problem. I know how to work a firearm. My own emotional state, however, no control over that. And that's where the problem came in. It's really weird, too, because I think I've gone to the sheriff's gun range with friends, and I'm not entirely sure that every gun that we shot on that range was actually legal. But then again, that was when I lived in, like, Fort Lauderdale. One of my friends just had a trunk full of guns. He had so many guns in his trunk that the rear end of the car dragged. Like, when you've got so many guns that your suspension is shot, like, you've got too many guns. Hey, another subscriber. Thank you, thank you. I'm just talking about bullshit here. Life is difficult. Life is strange. Very good song. Or, yeah, song. Very good music. I need to play Life is Strange again. Or for the first time, because I've never actually played through it. I've only watched other people play it. But that is actually a game that I have avoided playing on stream because it is one of the few games where I actually get emotional. There are not a lot of things that will make me emotional, just like there's not a lot of horror games that would actually scare me. Life is Strange, it hits me in a certain way. And I don't like people seeing me like that. Like, if I'm actually genuinely getting upset to the point of showing emotion at anything, I never like being in that position. It's why, like, oh, that's a really nice looking card. I like that with that background. The Last Unicorn is a movie that really resonated with me as a kid, but there's some very big problems with that in the culture that I grew up in. Because first off, it's a movie about a unicorn, and I was a boy. So strike one. Boys liking the unicorn movie is a big no-no. Second, it's a young woman's coming of age story about the loss of innocence and how once you've lost your innocence, you can never go back. So that's strike two. It's the unicorn version of Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Where the unicorn represents the innocence of childhood, turns into a woman, has to deal with man's world and masculine influences and people who all desire her, and she's not ready for that. But now that she's a woman, she has to figure shit out. And like the art style also I think is a little bit effeminate, which I was ashamed that I liked that movie so much when I was a kid, and now I'll tell you it's one of the best movies ever. Because I'm 45 and I don't give a fuck. You want it's too late for you to judge me and me give a shit. I like the things I like. I also like The Secret of Nim, which has one of the strongest female protagonists of anything outside of Aliens. Like, literally, the only person who is tougher than Miss Frisbee is Ripley. Or, sorry, Miss Brisby. She was originally Miss Frisbee in the book. But Secret of Nim is scary as shit, so it's not like that one is okay for movie boys to like, you know, like Transformers. You got big fucking robots shooting laser beam. Fuck yeah, Transformers. It's a boys cartoon. And then they remade My Little Pony, and then it suddenly became okay. Like, okay, brony's a thing now. It was quite a culture shift. I'm kind of happy it happened. Secret of Nim wasn't really supposed to happen. I'm trying to think of, like, Don Bluth was having a lot of trouble with the scarier, more adult-oriented material that he wanted to produce. Which is why The Black Cauldron was such a mess. Because I think it spent like fucking years in editing. When it really didn't need to. It was amazing. But they thought it was too scary for children. But children need scary things. Like, I don't know. It's a weird thing, but like you kind of you need to confront stuff like Optimus Prime. Unintentionally, one of the greatest moments in my childhood was the death of Optimus Prime, and it's not because the character died. It's because that was my generation's version of Bambi. Everybody's father figure died on screen. It was traumatic. Nobody wants to see it, but like, again, Transformers is a coming of age movie. They completely fucked up Hot Rod after that. But that it's a coming of age movie because Hot Rod, his father figure, the leader of the Autobots, died. He is a young man. He's a very capable man, but he's not a very responsible person. But the universe, you know, doesn't give a shit. Things are happening around him that need to be addressed. And the universe literally does not give a shit if he's prepared to handle it or not. And the person who was supposed to rise up to do it, Ultra Magnus, he wasn't up to it. Now, in that case, you've got a little bit of the unicorn magic going on. But this isn't what I want. This is these boxes. And by unicorn magic, I mean when he is handing off the matrix of leadership to Ultra Magnus, Optimus Prime loses his strength. He winds up dropping it, and Hot Rod picks it up before it can hit the ground. Is this what I want? No, these are basic packs. So, I believe that in the story, because he touched it first, that's why he was, like, the chosen one. Yeah, well, I would have liked it a lot better if it wasn't the thing where like he was passing it off and then it accidentally touched another person and became attuned to them, that's not as good, I think, of a story as Ultra Magnus is. He's a soldier, not a leader. Like, he's not cut out to make those kind of decisions. But you've got this other guy who, you know, he used to do whatever he wanted. He didn't give a shit about authority. He's used to being on his own. He gets himself into trouble all the time, but he's also capable of extracting himself from all that trouble he got into. But, like, he is more of a leadership type than Ultra Magnus because he is more independent and therefore used to actually making decisions. Ultra Magnus follows orders. That is his role in life. But again, if you watch the movie, you'll see that when he's handing off the Matrix of Leadership, Hot Rod at the time, he's the one who touches it first, which it kind of implies that it will only work for him from that moment on. And I really prefer the version where he is actually the one who, you know, if he was able to grow up and take responsibility, like, he was the appropriate one to lead the Autobots. But then all the follow-up stuff, especially because they wanted to get Optimus Prime back, they turned him into a giant weenie who was incapable of leadership. And Hot Rod just was not... He was not a good character after that. And again, it's almost entirely because they wanted Optimus Prime back. Optimus was the most popular character. They killed him off. They realized how bad they fucked up. And that's why the G.I. Joe movie is pretty weak compared to the Transformers movie. Because they bitched out on killing Duke. Duke was supposed to die. They put a voiceover line to say, oh, he's still alive. He was in a coma. Because when they killed Optimus Prime, it pissed so many people off. But they were also bound and determined to sell new toys, which is where Cobra Law came from. And they also wanted to shift from fighting terrorists to fighting aliens or something. I'm not really sure what Cobra Law was. I think it was kind of alien, but I feel like they were here before we were. So, like, you know, who's the bad guy, really? We took over. I definitely need more storage, which means I need more of a storeroom. This is just taking up space. And the reason why I say it's unicorn bullshit, the same thing happens in Last Unicorn, by the way. The exact same thing happens in Last Unicorn, but they do not go out of their way to explain it. They show it. They never once talk about it. Because if you remember, when we meet Schmendrick, he is capable of almost no magic whatsoever. He is just the most pathetic magician, period. There is a scene where the unicorn is explaining how he's no real magician, I believe. He's walking with the unicorn, and she is a unicorn at that point. And then the same thing happens that happened with Hot Rod. Schmendrick trips and catches himself by putting his hand on the unicorn. Schmendrick touched the unicorn. Then all of a sudden, Schmendrick was able to transform the unicorn using magic. And anybody who knows anything about like unicorns, touching the unicorn is really special. It's reserved for like pure virgins or whatever. It is not something that is normally done. People do not get to touch unicorns normally, at least in fiction. It's a very, very, very special thing. And I believe at that point in the movie, Schmendrick, because he touched the unicorn, had access to powers that he never had access to before. By touching her, basically he became far more in tune with actual magic, just through his contact with her. And that is why he went from being the most pathetic magician who's ever lived to being somebody who could transform. Hey, what's up, buddy? Somebody who could transform a inherently magical creature into another form. That's not something that he should have ever been able to do. And the whole reason he can do it is in a blink and you will miss it scene where he stumbles and touches the unicorn. And they never, ever, ever reference that in any other part of the movie. It happens, and then he's powerful. That's it. That's it. But also Schmendrick is like one of the pure good people in that. He's just a genuinely nice person. One of the rarest things in the world. Molly Grew, also just a genuinely nice person. One of the rarest commodities in the world. I really like the character of Molly Grew also. She was tough, but she was also like feminine, but also she was not the most attractive person in the world, so she just kind of learned to get through life without, like, she wanted the storybook wedding. She wanted to get married to a prince and have a happily ever after, and it was just never going to be in the cards for her. And then also in that movie, like, God, I think I've written this somewhere already. That I just have to read it. The Red Bull is an unmistakable symbol of maleness. Male aggression, sexuality. Like, the bull has always been a symbol of sexuality. Like, the Red Bull is just such a pure masculine force of nature. And again, you know, it goes back to the fact that this is a young woman's coming of age story. She is not, you know, you've got this force of nature that only wants the unicorn because she is innocent. I just love how they represent all these various forces that that she has to contend with as a woman. And again, being being a male, it's kind of strange that I would resonate with this movie so much, but I like all the themes in it. It's done so well. One of the songs kind of sucks ass, but like only because it's being sung by actual actors and not musicians. And I've heard it done so much better in the Orville. I want to say the song. No, it's not Now That I'm a Woman. Well, that would be a little hard to fit into the story, I think. Like, you're talking about, like, a whole subplot of having to learn how to actually deal with female issues, which I really don't think would have fit well into the movie, as accurate as it may have been. Where are the shadow cards at? Or, oh, God. Ghost cards. Where are the ghost cards? Where are the ghost cards? I've gone this entire stream without pulling, like, I pulled a $1,000 card. That was okay. I'm waiting to pay my staff so I can start expanding again. I love the characterization of the prince and the king. And also, I believe it's very heavily implied that the skeleton... Did I say skeleton? The skeleton. He was, like, a man-at-arms for the king. And while he was trying to find anything to make him happy, he decided to kill the guardsmen just to see if being cruel and murdering somebody could make him happy. And it didn't. But I believe that is the exact reason why that skeleton exists, is because the king murdered him just to see if he would find any joy in any action. Because of course, the only thing that brought him any amount of comfort at all was looking at a unicorn, which he shouldn't have been able to do, by the way. You know, not to contradict this perfectly good story, but why is this old man able to see unicorns? Most of the world doesn't know what they're looking at. But then again, what was his name? Herod? The king was definitely, like, he was a unique person. He was probably the most capable person in the world. And because nothing challenged him, nothing interested him. I believe it's heavily implied, not outright stated, that he killed the skeleton because he was just trying to see if anything at all would make him happy. And some people are happy being cruel. So he figured maybe that is an option for him. Are these different? Yes, they are. It's also kind of like what I think about Scott Pilgrim is, like, Scott Pilgrim, everybody thinks he's a real ass, but like I want to say everything is too easy for Scott. All the girls that he dated wanted, like, they like fell for him. He broke up with them because he got bored. He was just basically he was lonely and trying to fill time. He wasn't actually looking for a connection, and like until Ramona, who is a very difficult person to figure out at any given time in the movie, she wasn't into him. And that was like the first challenge he's ever experienced in his life. So like, it's easy not to like Scott Pilgrim because he can be quite a dick. You should thank me for making you get out your last unicorn and rereading it. Now you have a reason. Is somebody shopping? Oh, Jesus. But yeah, Scott Pilgrim is just like, nothing in the world feels worthwhile to him because he doesn't actually feel the need to put effort into anything. He doesn't put effort into his band. He doesn't put effort into his relationships. It just, nothing mattered. Why am I negative again? What the hell's going on there? A little bit. Mr. Cuddly Dragon can be a little bit irresponsible at times. Not exactly what I would call like a grown-up. He's an adult physically, but he's not what I would call like a full-on like an adult role model or anything. He just kind of does stuff. He lives life. And there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. Like you got to be who you are in life, and I feel like if you're trying to be something you're not, if you're trying to live up to an image that other people have of you that you do not have of yourself, you're going to be miserable. Like, you might feel like, oh, everybody should step up and everybody should take on all the responsibility and all this and that, and you know, they should become super educated and, you know, do everything. Well, that's not within everybody's personality, and it's not like you can get trapped into a position where you just don't belong because other people believe you should be doing that thing. And to them, maybe even for them, it's the complete right thing. But you aren't them. You are your own person. You have to live however you are built, I guess. Just like, okay, for the example I can use is I'm not fit for the military. I tried to join the military. It's the thing I thought I was supposed to do. It was the wrong thing to do. Is it anybody's fault that I does it even matter that I failed at it? No. I thought it was the right thing to do. I tried it out, realized really quickly that I put myself in a dangerous position. Not just myself, other people in a dangerous position because of the position I put myself in. Which is like, feels like talking in circles, but yeah, it was not the right place for me. And it feels like in life it's very easy to get backed into those corners of thinking you need to live up to a specific image. And you can't be all things to all people. Like, it's just not going to happen. And a lot of people that want to be... People that think too much of themselves, to think that they're like on top of the world, that they're the shit, they deserve everything. Well, you're talking about people like P. Diddy. Like, he believed he could do no wrong. He made tons of money. He had plenty of products that he was selling on his just off his name alone. You know, you would not be able to convince that man he was doing anything wrong with his life. But he definitely was. Look how fast those boxes are selling. Oh my god. Do I have enough money for my order already? No, not quite. My order's too big. Are you getting circles? My preview's like blurry. Yeah, it looks like things are running. It could be my internet. We definitely have crazy storms going on. Lady Zelda had some issues. I might go ahead and call it. I haven't gotten decent cards, but at the same time, if the stream is dying and I've got storms all around me, it might be a good time to check out. Alright, I still have to figure out what I'm playing later. Game keeps buffering. Yeah, that's probably my internet then. Good God, look at all those he's buying. This one man alone is propping up my entire shop business. $200. Really, I couldn't get any good last minute pulls. One more, and I'm going to... I might be playing Dragon Quest Monsters tonight. I'm not entirely sure. Wait, what the fuck? Stoff isn't having internet issues, but everybody else is? That's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. that is unlikely. Yeah, I'm getting to that point where I probably have to use the bathroom right now too. And by probably, I don't know why I'm using like words like probably when I know I have to use the bathroom. Like, it's not a guess. It's not, there's not a probability that I might need to use the bathroom. I literally feel like I need to use the bathroom. There's 100% chance that this needs to happen. Please, just one ghost card. Come on, it's been hours. Wait, Spectrum. Is that what Canzalone has? Let me go look at his Discord, because he couldn't stream for a full fucking day because of his ISP. Not notifications. Wouldn't be under rules. Where the hell? Unless he deleted it out of notifications. They might keep that room quiet. But I remember seeing, I want to say he was using Spectrum. And he just, like, he had an outage for several hours. He's like, yep, no stream today. I could just type in the words, Spectrum outage. Formerly Charter. Oh my god, it was Charter? It's gonna be more effort than I want to put into it to see if a service I don't even use went down in the last week. Oh well. At least we don't have a ship full of explosives floating off the coast. We may have a lot of problems, but we don't have 2 nuclear bombs worth of explosives floating off our coast in one of the most rickety buckets that's ever been found seaworthy. Which is a problem that the UK is having right now. Bet you can't guess who owns the boats. Lost nukes are no big deal. No, Russia currently has a ship absolutely loaded to the brim with fertilizer off the coast of the UK. And if that ship happens to detonate for some reason, it would be an explosion, the yield of 2 nuclear bombs. So they're a little bit on edge right now. And I don't think the ship is even supposed to be in the UK waters. It's like lost control or something. I haven't seen everything about this story yet, but it is fucking terrifying from what I understand. Yeah, they say the exact kind of fertilizer. Oh no, Stoff knows chemistry. You'll have to look up the story on yourself. Like I said, I only caught part of the story. And again, I want to say this was like a Sky News thing or something, but it was one of the legitimate news stories. Hey, Katie. But yeah, it's a horrifying situation where you've got literally a ship packed filled with explosives sitting off the coast just waiting to be detonated. But, you know, they're technically not explosives because it's fertilizer. But it's fertilizer that explodes very easily. In fact, I want to say whatever that fertilizer is that they have on that ship was responsible for the largest explosion in history when a storage facility exploded in a fairly recent history, I think. There was a fucking massive fertilizer explosion, I want to say a couple of years ago. It was the biggest explosion that has ever exploded on the planet that we know of. Cotton would actually probably make really good armor. I've heard of paper armor that works really good. Like feudal era like paper armor that could stop arrows. Just got folded enough times, I think. It's like one of the weird properties of paper is that if you fold it enough times, it becomes invincible. Do I have pretty much everything in stock? I want to make sure I have all the things before I stop. Definitely got enough money to replace everything. Alright, bills I believe are caught up. They are. Awesome. Good God, these people are buying like so many of these mats. It's crazy. Alright. Look at this. Look at this lady. she goes to CrossFit and then plays Magic the Gathering. Alright. Another disappointing stream so far as card pulls. However, I mean, 48k plus, I've been pulling most of Destiny. So 26k, we're looking at 74k, I think. 74,000. That is not a terrible portfolio. But honestly, this is all that matters to me. And oh, okay, I did pull one of these on this game already. Yay! Now I'm slightly less upset. This is all that really matters to me in this game. I've only got 5 out of 76 on this game, and this is the only game that really counts. The live stream game. So I will continue to hunt for these ghost cards. First, Cuddly. Worst, you smell funny, sir. Alright, I guess it's just going to always be on my mind while I'm playing this game. Unbelievable. Yeah, I wonder why smelly people is on my mind. That's Cuddly. Look, this is Cuddly in the future. Playing card games in a green hoodie. Skip. Why? Get. It's been forever since I've done it too. I used to play so much Magic the Gathering. Wait, what are you talking about? You play TCG all the time. Or wait, what's it called? Get the double saves. Damn, I already made $700. Tabletop Simulator. I've seen you playing so much. Oh, in person. That's not in person enough for you? Jeez. Don't end the stream. You're here. I have to. Also, I mentioned earlier that I kind of have to pee. Now I really have to pee. So, you know, that's a thing. Yeah. Oh, I made Cuddly cry. Oh, no. Oh, no. When are you streaming Resident Evil, big dog? I want to see Resident Evil 6. Why isn't it happening right now? It's a terrible game. You're about to get into some of the worst that game has to offer. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm safe from the storm. Here. Storm Tracker. Alright. Fuck off. I just want a goddamn map. Just give me a fucking map. I don't need all this other bullshit. I don't know how old this map is, but here we go. This works. This works for my purposes. All right. On this map, I am here. So this hurricane is taking the long way around. This is not the current trajectory either. Or maybe it is. Maybe it turned. because this was the last one I saw. All right, so this is way different trajectory. Anyways, I'm over here. The storm is passing on the opposite coast. This is where I used to live in Georgia. This is where my friend is living. So I might be in Florida, but the place I used to live in Georgia is or was directly in the path of the hurricane. I don't know what day this is. But yeah, I am perfectly safe from the hurricane. We're getting a lot of really bad weather, which is probably why my internet connection, or like Staff's internet was good. You guys are using whatever that service is, which may not be the best, or at least not this week, because I think Spectrum went down for Canzalone over in California. But a map from Monday. Yeah. Hurricanes don't really tend to hit this region, this particular spot in Florida. The last one that was supposed to hit here directly was Hurricane Andrew. It turned and went to Miami instead. I believe in 2005 we got hit by a hurricane. But there is one major factor about that hurricane that makes all the difference in the world. And that is, I did not live here in 2005. I was still living in Georgia. We have never been hit in West Palm Beach by a hurricane as long as I have been physically living in West Palm Beach. And I believe the city of West Palm Beach should probably pay me for hurricane avoidance, because you cannot prove I am not the reason that hurricanes have not hit us. However, the one time I did move away from the state for any length of time, we got hit by several fucking hurricanes, and one of them directly West Palm Beach. There were a series of hurricanes that hit that year. I think 3 or 4 of them came through. None of them were too major, but all of that happened while I was not living in Florida. So, yo, Florida, you want to pony up? I'm protecting the state over here. Oh, God. Speaking of storms, I really got to go make one of my own. It's a pee joke. I'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll pull more cards. The card streams are going to be like off hours, weird streams, like earlier in the day usually. I don't think I'll be making those primary streams again, just because I've got other games to play, and that is my prime spot. That's where I want the cool games that actually end to be. How do you beat Card Trading Simulator, or whatever it's called? How much money, or how many, like, does it end when you get all of the cards, which would take like over a year probably to do, given the current drop rates? Yeah. You can't beat that game. I'll see you.